Welcome to OTT's Coffee Break. Your Be Inspired webinar will begin shortly. But while you're waiting, did you know? You can find COVID-19 top tabs on all of our OTT courses. This will give you the most up-to-date information on all measures that our partners are taking. These can be found at the top of all of our courses from the homepage. Don't forget to share these with your customers. OTT also run factual blogs on the most up-to-date news, so why not subscribe to our blog? This can be done from the OTT homepage under the news section. As well as fantastic free product training, OTT is the global reseller for hundreds of GDS and other training courses. So fancy brushing up or learning something new? How about medical tourism, business marketing, business traveller safety, or even accounting courses? Head over to the GDS section from the OTT homepage to have a browse and further your confidence from the knowledge bank of courses. Also, OTT, as many businesses, are evolving further and launching new courses every week. We want you to be part of it and not miss out. We would like to ask you to ensure your OTT profile is fully up to date, to be in with chances of winning brilliant prizes and receiving the most up-to-date information from our partners. We are asking you to refresh your My OTT section. Basically a clean-up. Ensuring we have your profile up to date will further help us market the right courses to you. So that's all from me. OTT's Coffee Break is about to start. We hope you are sat down, relaxed and ready to be inspired. Welcome to OTT.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all really feeling well today, especially in this beautiful blue sky day that we're having and the lovely weather lately. So welcome to OTT's Coffee Break webinars, where we hope you'll feel really uplifted and inspired over the next 20 minutes. Our Coffee Break webinars are designed to offer you a different way to experience destinations, cultures, and supply products. Our guest presenters will be teaching you something different and entertaining for you to learn. And some of these webinars may even be live from another country. So we'll be running these webinars on a Tuesday or a Thursday. And so to help you remember this, we've called them #Training Tuesdays and #Training Thursdays. And these webinars will be predominantly at 11 a.m, but some will be at 3 p.m. to catch other time zones for the live training, although we're not going to Samoa today, which is a real shame. So just bookmark the webinar page to ensure that you don't miss out, and all our sessions are actually recorded, so you are able to watch it back or share it with colleagues if you do miss one. If you're new to webinars, you'll see there's a chat button at the bottom of the screen, and we'd love to read your comments as we go through the webinar. And we'll also be running a Q&A towards the end of the webinar, so if you have any questions, just pop them into the Q&A button, which is again at the bottom of the screen. Right, so now you know all about OTT coffee webinars and what we're all about. I'm going to say hello. So here we go, stand by. Hello, hi, I'm Julia and I'm from OTT, and I hope you've got your coffee or your tea ready. I'm missing a biscuit, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. But it's really great that you could join us here today. What is actually our very first Coffee Break webinar. And I'm so pleased to introduce Tracey Poggio, who is the chairman of ANTOR, who will be introducing, of course, the beautiful Samoa. And here is Tracey.
Thank you, Julia, and good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's well with their cup of coffee today. So I'm Tracey Poggio, as Julia has said. I am the chairman of ANTOR, and I also work with the Destination of Gibraltar. Telling you a little bit more about ANTOR, we are the Association of National and Regional Tourist Boards represented here in the UK. We have over 50 members, and the association was started in 1952. So essentially, we are a forum where all the destination countries meet to exchange ideas and lobby industry where necessary. We're non-profit making, but we do hold events for media and for the travel trade throughout the year. In fact, our annual Meet the Travel Trade event takes place virtually this year on Monday, June the 8th. So go to the antor.com website if you want to find out more about that. And also later in the year, we hope to see you perhaps at some road shows. But my lovely job today is to introduce one of my colleagues, Seb Sarrasin, who is here from the Samoa Tourism Authority to tell you a little bit more about that wonderful destination. So over to you, Seb.
All right, aloha everybody. Thank you very much. to Tracey for this lovely introduction, and thank you as well to Julia and the team at OTT who actually trusted me to be the very first destination to host or co-host one of those coffee break webinar. Talofa means hello and welcome, and I'm delighted to be able to take you around our beautiful islands of Samoa. And before we get down to business, and I'm going to show you how to cook a delicious Samoan dish, I would like to set the scene by taking you down to Samoa. Here it is.
Let go of the day-to-day and break through the clouds to a place that is more than a destination, a place where time slows down. You have the freedom to be happy-go-lucky or live the high life indulging in luxury. You can choose to be playful, relaxed, enriched or invigorated, because it's all here waiting for you in Samoa. It might be more than you expected, and it's always gonna be beautiful. Beautiful Samoa.
There you go. I think that looking at this very short video clip, you understand why we're using the tagline "Beautiful Samoa." It truly is that magnificent. Nature is pristine, is virtually untouched. The culture is amazing, and there is a lot more information you can actually read about Samoa. And if you haven't done so already, I really strongly encourage you to go and visit the OTT.travel website, and then look under destination, and you will find Beautiful Samoa. That's us, and it's not a lifetime commitment. It's a 20 to 30-minute course, and the module will give you a lot of generic information about our beautiful islands, and it will also give you some travel tips, which hopefully will help you selling our destination in the future. But let's get cooking. When Julia reached out to me and said, what would you like to talk about? And I thought, well, I'm kind of spoiled for choice here, because we've got some of the most beautiful landscapes, the oldest culture in the South Pacific. But then I thought I'm going to shoot something a little bit close to my heart, and that would be food, because the food in Samoa is absolutely amazing. And it's not only because it's very fresh food. The fish you're going to be eating in Samoa was caught on the day. The fruit and vegetable are homegrown, and they're organic as well. But cooking in Samoa is more than just a meal. It really is an opportunity for the locals to come together. And you will probably be very surprised to hear that although Samoans love their food, the majority of the houses in Samoa do not have a kitchen, because cooking is a communal thing. And in order to show you what I mean, here is another very short video clip showing you how the locals cook in Samoa.
Beautiful people, beautiful sunshine. Welcome to our beautiful Samoa. Beautiful islands, this side of heaven. Lau Samoa Lalele. Beautiful people, beautiful sunshine. Welcome to our beautiful Samoa. Beautiful islands, this side of heaven. Lau Samoa Lalele. Beautiful people, laughing children, smiling from the mind.
All right, so a few things I hope you will have taken away with you. You haven't seen one single woman in that video clip, and there is a very good reason for that. Food and cooking is a man's job in Samoa. It is a man's job to provide for the families, and as such, you will never see a woman in the kitchen. They might be asked to contribute with the washing up later on, but they don't have to lift a finger when it comes to cooking. And as you've seen, the way of cooking is very traditional. No electric or electronic equipment in the kitchen. Samoan cook using the technique of umu, U-M-U, which is essentially an open fire, and the food steams very slowly for a couple of hours, making it absolutely delicious. As much as I'd love to show you how to do umu cooking, it's not the most practical over here, so I thought I would settle for a much easier dish, and I have to say it is by far my very favorite. Whenever I travel down to Samoa, I have to order an oka as often as I possibly can, because it is a little bit different in all the restaurants. Everybody's going to put their little twist on it, and it is very, very easy to cook. So even if you're not a chef, don't worry, there is minimal cooking involved. And as you can see from the ingredients, there's nothing really unusual there. The majority of those ingredients are probably already in your fridge or in your larder, and it's a very quick dish to prepare as well. It takes approximately 15 minutes. As you can see, I'm not really equipped here to show you how to prepare that dish, but fear not, I have actually called upon my friend Uso, who's always the entertainment manager for the Taumeasina Island Resort in Samoa, and Uso is going to show you how it's done. So Uso, over to you.
Talofa, my name is Uso. Welcome to Taumeasina Island Resort. Today we will be demonstrating how to do oka. It's one of our favorite dishes of all time. If you travel around the Pacific, you will be familiar with this dish, but in different names. In Fiji, they call it kukonda. In Samoa, we call it oka. Alright. Doing oka or making oka, it requires fish, raw fish. So I've gathered all my ingredients here today. We've got cucumber, tomatoes, onions, pepper and salt, and some chili, and of course the main ingredient, the coconut cream. Fresh squeezed coconut cream. First step, put your raw fish in the bowl. Second step, your lime, squeeze it in. Gotta give it a bit of mix. Add your ingredients: cucumber, tomato, a little bit of pepper and salt. Mix it. Don't forget your onion. And a little bit of chili. And the last one, coconut cream. Let's put some more coconut cream in it. It's ready to serve. Here is your fresh oka.
All right, don't you wish your kitchen looked like that? Thank you very much, Uso. So if you haven't had time to make a note of the ingredients, or if you want to watch Uso all over again, please note that this presentation will be loaded on the OTT website, and it will also be loaded on Facebook. And talking about Facebook, here is competition time. Up for grabs, a £25 Amazon voucher, courtesy of OTT, as well as a beauty set from the Body Shop, courtesy of the Samoa Tourism Authority. And the competition today is all about coconuts. Coconuts, as you've seen since the beginning of the presentation, is to find everywhere in Samoa. It is the most basic ingredients. We don't only produce coconut for drink or for eating, but coconut is also known as a beauty product. And in fact, if you go in any body shop, wherever you are in the world, and you grab a coconut product, have a look at the label and you will see that the coconuts actually come from Samoa. So how can you win one of those two prizes? Simply head over to the OTT Facebook page and take a selfie of yourself with a coconut. So a coconut themed selfie. It could be the actual coconut, it could be a coconut drink, it could be a coconut dish. If you have attempted to cook the oka, why not put a picture of yourself with the final meal dish, sorry, in front of you. Run wild, and it's up to you. As long as there is a coconut in the shots, you are up for this competition. All you need to do is to insert hashtag beautiful Samoa. So again, head over to the OTT Facebook page, upload a picture of yourself with a coconut and insert hashtag beautiful Samoa, and we will be revealing the result at the end of the week this week. Before I hand over to Julia, hoping that she has received some question from yourself, I would like to leave you with a very touching video, which is something we've only just produced. And I'm not going to tell you much more about it, but it's my way to address the C word situation without having to pronounce it. So here you go.
Se ilunga ete mo ilo fala be malulu te mo e mafana fana be ofea ole nei la lola te au mawai te mana tu alo tu no umoni se ilunga ete toe fo I mai ile lau ile na fo I mai ile tu a fai mo tofi.
And that's when I'm actually feeling a little bit homesick, so I'm hoping that Julia will be able to cheer me up with some questions that I'd be happy to answer. Just before that, please make a note of our website, Samoa.travel, and we are all over social media, so just look for Samoa Tourism and please join us on those social media channels. And over to you, Julia, are you still there?
I am absolutely still here. That is just absolutely wonderful to see Samoa. You just want to dive into that water and be on that beach and have a man make lovely food for you. That's a bit of a sexist thing to say. I probably shouldn't have said that. But anyway, a nice young man, that even sounds even worse. So while we're waiting for some... So while we're waiting for some questions to come through, I just wondered, now a couple of things really. When would be the best time to visit Samoa, and how long does it take to get there? And what route would you, actually it's 3 questions in one, what route would you take as well?
Right, okay, so in terms of when is the best time to go and visit Samoa, in terms of temperature, it's all year long because we are average between 25 and 29 degrees. So it's warm, but it's not too hot. So it's really a year-round destination. What passengers need to be aware of, customers need to be aware of, is that between October, late October through to mid-March is the rainy season. So there is a lot more humidity in the air. However, it's not to say that it's going to rain all day. It might be running for an hour and boy, when it rains, but then the clouds go away and the sun shines for the rest of the day. So it really is all year long, but if people struggle with humidity, maybe avoid the winter month. In terms of how long does it take to get there, I usually answer to get to Samoa is 2 flights and 4 movies, and you'd be amazed. I get away with Very, very long. It is not the closest destination, let's face it. It's approximately 30 hours. It really depends on your connection. That said, you will find that guests from the UK or from Europe, generally speaking, will not be coming straight to Samoa to spend a couple of weeks or a month there, as lovely as it would be. We tend to be featured as an add-on destination, usually post-Australia or New Zealand on the way back home. And they are very regular connection, and the flight time from Australia and New Zealand are very reasonable. You're looking at under 4 hours from Auckland, under 5 hours from Sydney and Brisbane with daily connection. And we also work very well as a combined South Pacific holiday. If you wanted to link us with Fiji, we connected 6 days a week. It's a 2.5-hour flight. And as of last year, we also have direct flight to Tonga twice a week, which takes 2 hours. So it's really pretty much always combined with either mainland Australia, New Zealand, or other South Pacific destination.
So just sort of on a food related sort of topic question, how do the hotels manage the food? Is it a similar thing? Are they cooking outside and then all the guests are coming around outside, or is it more of a buffet? They cook outside then bring it into a buffet?
So it really depends. I mean, normally, no, they do not use outdoors kitchen. They would have like proper professional kitchens, and they would be serving the food at the table, although for breakfast you tend to have a buffet. However, once a week, all of the resorts in Samoa do host what we call a Fia Fia night, which is a cultural evening. And for the Fia Fia night, the villagers who live nearby come to the resort, and they will be cooking underground. They will be doing the fire dancing. The women will be doing some singing as well. So they're bringing the culture to the guests in the resorts.
Fabulous. That's really good. And I remember you saying, Seb, that actually Samoa has not had any COVID-related illnesses. Is that?
What more can I crop?
Have I just put the mockers on it? I'm touching wood now.
It is amazing. It is amazing. We are one of the very, very few countries in the world that
Yes.
has not been affected with COVID. The measures were very drastic from the very beginning. As soon as COVID did start in Italy, Samoa actually was very quick to close the borders.
Yeah.
But it worked. It worked because we do not have any confirmed COVID cases in Samoa, and hopefully it is going to be keeping that way. The locals are much more free than they were a couple of weeks ago. The restrictions have eased off. However, it is still not possible to fly to Samoa for the time being. We're hoping it's going to resume soon enough, but the health of the locals is obviously much more important.
Yes.
But yeah, we've been really, really lucky so far.
Okay, that's wonderful. Well, I think that's all the questions really. I think the important thing is to stay tuned to OTT for updates from Samoa, either via their course or obviously through our newsletter that we run out pretty much every day now. So I just want to thank Tracey very much for joining us and introducing Seb, and very much for King Seb there.
Thank you. It's very interesting,
from
Seb.
Samoa.
It's
I think
Matai, actually. Matai is a village chief in Samoa. No king.
There you go. You're a Matai, and that's also a cocktail, I believe, for some other people.
That's right.
Maybe that's a future coffee break webinar. You never know. So thank you everybody for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let us know if you have. If you've got colleagues or friends that missed it, then make sure you forward it on, because we'll be forwarding you the link once it's all finished recording. And yeah, we're wishing you a very good day, and thank you to everybody for joining. The next one is next Thursday, and it's Visit Sweden, and we are actually going live to Sweden at 11 AM. So make sure you sign up for that one. That'll be live on the website for the sign up later on this afternoon. Okay, so thanks once again to everybody for joining us, and thank you to Nabila, who's actually our technical help from OTT, in case you wondered who Nabila was. So thank you, Nabila, for the help there. Okay, cheers from everybody, and bye from OTT.